Somebody stole my bike. Please, Games Workshop, bestow upon me but one bicycle.
Welcome back to the Codex of Gex. Let's get straight back into looking at these Battleforce box sets. This one's going to be a stinker. It's the White Scars box set. This one's been memed to hell and back. It's not good. Everyone knows it's not good. If you don't know it's not good, I'm telling you now that it's not good. You've been warned. If you're not sure why it's not good, then I guess we'll just do the standard practice of looking at all the prices, and I'll talk about it after. So then you can be aware of why it's not good. So, first off, we have our named character, Kosaro Khan. He's £26 an ear, and he's got no bike. You might notice that everyone else in this box does have a bike, but he doesn't. So, when you're playing with, if you just make an army with just this box, then he's the only character in the entire box who's going to be running around by himself, giving no one buffs, because he's going to get left behind. So, yeah, enjoy that. You have one Primaris Chaplain on bike. This is a good model. £30 though, so it is an expensive one model, but it is a really good model and it's good in the game. And it's just a clear-cut good choice for a HQ unit that's going to be in a Primaris Bikers army. And that's about where the good things I have to say end for this box. We also get two Invader ATVs, which is basically that's going to be our heavy weapons. So you're going to stick multi-melters on these more than likely, so you can get some big firepower. They are £27.50 each, or £55 for the two, which is what you're paying. These are... let's point this out now. Not a single kit in this box is multi-part. Every single model we're talking about here comes in a easy-to-build kit. So there's barely any spare parts at all. Maybe there's one or two spare weapons, but that's it. There's no extra gubbins whatsoever here. So these are just one of those units that's for one model, £27.50 for one little bike that can have a melter gun on it and two marines on it. These ATVs should really be coming in a box of three for £35 or something at best. The idea that anyone would pay almost £30 just for one of these models blows my mind. And speaking of blowing my mind, the next one, two sets of Outriders. These are, according to Games Workshop, I swear this must be a typo, £37.50 for the three bikes, £75 for six bikes. Insane. Let me put up a little slideshow for you of what I can find these for on eBay. These are not worth £37.50. They're not worth £30. They're not worth £25. They're not worth £20. Outriders on the second-hand market are an £18 kit. That's £36 you could be spending for six of them, rather than £75. Because they just come in a load of starter kits, which are much better value than trying to buy them by themselves. Just absolutely never buy these in their own box set. There's no reason to buy Outrider box for £37.50 rather than Elite Edition that comes with a bunch of other stuff. So you might now notice that the majority of this box, the two Invader ATVs and the two boxes of Outriders, that's the majority of what you're paying for in this box. And they're just horrifically overpriced kits that no one ever really buys by themselves. And that kind of goes with this Battleforce. I can't imagine this selling very well, and if it does, I feel sorry for whoever's buying them. Outriders are just one of those models that if you have friends in the hobby, you can basically get them for free. I picked up a unit of three Outriders for £12 on eBay not long ago. They're just given away. Anyway, it does also come with an upgrade frame and two transfers. So that's, according to Games Workshop, plus £16 value or something like that. So in total, this is £202 of value, according to Games Workshop, which is allegedly saving you £72. So it is technically hitting that 1/3 saving that the other boxes are getting, but I think we all know a little bit better about where that saving's actually going. So, ignoring the prices and value. Is this a good box to start a White Scars army with? No. You have your named HQ on foot all by himself, getting left behind by all the bikes. The core of your army is 6 Outrider bikes, which is, they're a distraction unit. They're not the core of your army. They're not going to be capturing points. This box is like a disorganized botch of units that are they're good in White Scars, but this isn't the core of your army. This is just some extra models for an existing White Scars army that somehow doesn't already have a bunch of Outrider bikes. And as far as the Invader ATVs go, they're a solid unit in the game. Just hard to get hold of without breaking your bank account to get a full unit. But if you do already have a White Scars army and you want to add to it, and you don't have all these models that you already need, then it's not bad to get the chaplain on bike supporting 6 Outriders and just like throw them into the enemy as a big distraction squad that kills a lot of stuff, because it is super killy. That's a distraction that's quite painful to deal with. The chaplain on bike can take on a lot of stuff by himself, let alone when he's backed up with a bunch of Outriders, so it's pretty neat. But just don't buy it in this box. That's pretty much all I can tell you. It's just not good.